I'm Alfie. I'm a complex case.
Right, hope you all had a good weekend. If we're ready to start, first on the agenda is Alfie Parker. We've got 20 minutes. In the room we've got Emily, Alfie's social worker, CVET.
Hi.
And Annie from CAMS.
Hi everyone.
Online we've got Woodside DSL, Early Help, YJS, ASB, Safer Cities, In Societies, all the usual suspects. Thank you for everyone who could join us today.
Sorry to interrupt. I'm new to this role and I only got given Alfie's case last Friday. I haven't had a chance to meet him yet. We've had a quick phone call and I'm seeing him tomorrow, but could you just give me a rundown on what's been going on? I missed the pre-meeting and...
Yes, let's recap. So Alfie was referred to us recently. Quite a complex case. He came to Leeds from Milton Keynes with his dad last year. And from what we can tell, his home life there was quite chaotic.
Chaotic is an understatement. Mum and dad always kicking off. Mum was pissed half the time. No food, proper shit clothes, and it wasn't just me either. There was Josh and Evie. Luckily they were too young to know what's happening.
From what we can tell, there was some DV. It was just Dad and Alfie that moved last year. They're in a 2-bed flat on the Queen's Park estate. Dad enrolled Alfie in Year 10 in Woodside High School, halfway through the last academic year. He's been registered with the GP for a couple of months, so we think he moved just before Christmas.
Queen's Park, 2-bed flat, dad never in, always skin. I didn't know anyone when I first moved in. Back home, I could make some cash, because I knew people. Up here, different story. So I stayed quiet. I got sick of being on my own. Needed to link, needed some smoke, so I asked around and I found some. They clocked I was on from around there. First thing they said, they couldn't be seeing me in my trainers. So they got me a new pair of TNs. That's it. We had some stuff in common when we got to talking, but these lads, they're different.
Yes, so Alfie's first end-of-term report said he was quiet in class and rarely handed in homework. Senko highlighted possible learning needs. Staff tried reaching out to Dad but didn't get anywhere.
Yeah, my old school said that too. Learning needs. What does that even mean?
Does sound quite vulnerable then.
Yeah, they loved that word. Vulnerable.
Then staff started hearing reports about Alfie selling vapes at school.
Was that confirmed?
Yes, staff searched his bag, found multiple vapes, said he was helping out a mate.
The weed ain't gonna pay for itself. My new mate shared some bud. Said pays back whenever. That's calm when it's 20 quid, but things get out of hand, vibes change, you're old people. They said that there was a way for me to clear my tick. Start selling vapes at school. I mean, every kid vapes, right? And no one clocks a quiet new kid. It was alright at first, when it was just that.
He was first arrested at the start of the next school term for stealing an e-bike.
Yeah, the e-bike belonged to one of our tenants. This wasn't the first complaint though. There'd been some low-level ASB, just being a bit of a nuisance.
Neighbourhood police tried to speak to Alfie's dad, but didn't have much luck. It was then we realised that Alfie had started to go missing.
It was school that reported Alfie missing, not Dad. I don't think the connection was made between the vapes and those missing episodes early on.
Well, teenage lads go off and do their own thing all the time. It's nothing surprising.
I think it was assumed he'd gone to see his siblings.
But actually nobody had a clue where he was.
They thought I'd gone back to see my brother and sister. I wish it was that simple. It was alright at first. Then they came mine late one night. Said they needed a favour. I could tell it was serious. He said I could clear my tick, all in one go. All I had to do was take some shit on a train up to Scarborough. They told me just bring it to the house. They gave me the address. They didn't mention it was some smackhead's house full of proper gangsters. Someone checks the bag, and as long as you ain't dropped it, lost it or been nicked, you don't get sliced up.
After Alfie's third missing episode, a child in the year below also went missing. They'd both been gone for 3 days. Staff had already raised the concerns about this friendship when Alfie was caught selling the vapes, and he'd been caught a few more times by then and been given fixed-term exclusions.
If Dad wasn't reporting him missing, maybe exclusion wasn't the best idea.
Maybe not, but we've got to manage the risk to other pupils.
So, both children went missing together. Do we know where they went?
We don't. Alfie was arrested again at Scarborough train station. He was initially stopped for travelling without a ticket, but when they searched him, they found it was carrying crack cocaine and he had £200 on him. That's when county line flags went on the PNC and concerns were raised about exploitation.
So concerns were raised that Alfie was being exploited or that he was exploiting other children?
Well, both.
Sounds bad when you put it like that. Callum saw me flogging vapes Monday then. To be fair, I knew I could get him to do what I said. He's like that. A bit like I used to be. Easily led. I was sick of being the little bitch. Everyone telling me what to do. Oi Alfie, take this up here, right down there. Cause you owe me. They kept up my tick for dumb reasons. It was madness. Only way to clear it was to bring someone else in. Felt good giving her orders for once. And people got it. Don't fuck with me.
Then we began gathering information about Alfie's links to a gang running drugs out of the city. We had to rule him in, to rule him out. And that's when we realised that Alfie was what we call an alpha victim. I can't say too much, it's an ongoing investigation.
An alpha victim? What on earth's an alpha victim?
It's someone who's groomed into county lines, but then moves up the hierarchy. The victim becomes the offender to the point where he's actually exploiting other people.
That's when Alfie was referred to us. We're still waiting for a date on that court case. Who knows when that'll be?
Hopefully fucking soon. Just as I was starting to get my tick lid, Feds took my bag. I did hundreds more on. Now I gotta carry it other ways. I can't risk it getting taken again. They won't either. They said they'll slash my face. Got a machete out. If it happens again, I'm dead.
Alfie was arrested on his estate after a burglary. During the search, they found a large knife. In custody, he told officers that he had crack cocaine inside him, said he'd plugged it, and he was scared it was going to leak.
He must have been terrified having those drugs inside him. I mean, scared enough to disclose it to an officer.
Not as scared as a kid on the other end of that knife. This was Alfie's third arrest. Officers asked him if he'd been forced to do it, and he went silent. My officers don't want him on their patch. He's a risk to the public. You know what they say, adult crime, adult time.
Shouldn't the people who groomed him be doing the adult time?
There are very serious physical and psychological harms that's associated with plugging.
For a 15-year-old boy to think that was the only option, things must have been really bad.
We need to look at the next steps. Any progress from the last report? I'm aware that you've not met him yet.
He's more engaged at school after this arrest. His attendance improved, which surprised us all. But Alfie's victim, Callum, he's become really withdrawn. We can't safely meet Alfie's needs at school. Maybe a PRU?
We need to concentrate on the drug charges. If Alfie is engaging, then maybe the CJS route is the best option. Get him into a YOI and then get him away from the people that are exploiting him.
You really think that's the best option? You know what goes on at Weatherton?
If you think I'm more scared of being inside than out here, you're mad. It can't be any worse.
We've only recently started working with Alfie. I think we can make some progress if we've got some more time.
Exactly. With a kid like Alfie, it takes time to build trust. This needs to be handled sensitively. There could be things going on, like debt bondage, and he needs a specialist worker, not a cell.
How could risk be managed by social care?
When we're talking about risk outside the home, we could explore a placement, but there's other contextual factors too, like Alfie's had several social workers, that doesn't help, and Dad's total lack of engagement, it's a real issue.
What about move back to mum and siblings?
They talk about sending me back to my mum, like that'll fix it. We don't even know if I even want to go.
It doesn't look like it's any better there, to be honest. He was definitely known to police and services.
Known to the police, but does anyone actually know him?
Is Dad happy with having Alfie at home?
I wouldn't say so. He had some choice words to the police the last time they dropped him off after Alfie's arrest.
Nobody knows what I want to do.
What about Alfie's wishes?
It doesn't really say much.
OK, I'm aware we've run over time. Before we move on, let's give Alfie a rating.
Amber.
Red.
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 Enough about me. What's your story?
Okay, we'll leave it there for today. Thank you everybody for your input into Alfie. Next on the agenda we have Ella.
I'm Ella, and I'm a complex case.